And this at least gives you like vision of the back line. That's always like the nice thing about having Spectre with Storm.
Hello. Who was that hero?
They have Sven Darkseer. You asked for Wombo combo. That is the combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great. Nice vacuum into a Sven stun, into a Sand King stun, some links up as well, single target stun.
3 times, you're out of the host role. Welcome everybody, it's MDL Day 2. Let's get into LGD versus VP. Blitz, what do you think about it?
I'm not sure. I have to like consider the line with the way that their heroes are set up because I think they have this really strong mid-game timing that they want to hit. And FY getting really low. That range on Burrow isn't long.
Roger is going to be able to keep pace here. They do manage to cancel the healing salve, but that'll be solo picking up the first blood.
He has to be more careful than that. Everybody. As a result, is Roger setting up.
Trying to go for no one here because no one does have a double damage in his bottle, but there's going to be the TP in from the Sand King, but it's such a long TP because X-Nova also jumped in. They do manage to get the Burrow Strike. The follow-up silence is going to come out from X-Nova now, but the double damage doing so much work that FY does end up falling here. He even kills the
going to go for this.
Of course, Roger's going to get the shackles if he can. No one will get the double kill, and he'll get out too. Putting a lot of pressure on this tier 1 tower too because the siege wagon is coming in. Becomes a lot harder. He can't play like he's been playing, you know, he'll be near his team but in the general area because he knows he's tanky enough to survive. Primal Split not going to go off. Immediately gets silenced. FY is going to get no strike. This is looking bad until maybe no one comes in. They do manage to get the soul right out. Chalice surges away, trying to run away from no one who still has plenty of mana. The dagger is going to catch him in the final shot from no one will bring him down. FY spotted inside of his damn sword. Burrow strikes up to the high ground. A Sven stun comes out as well. No one is very low on mana, but the Sven gets tossed up in the air. He's getting kited around now. No one will come back to earth here and pull Ame back into the shrine area. VP's going to fight around as best as possible. 3 dead from LGD.
And this time they're thinking they can take this fight. They're going to run into
Pasha needs to be able to get out the Primal Split. They can't afford to get these chain disables. The silence is coming out. And it looks like VP is starting to retreat. The silence stays on top of the soul bite. Again, no one is locked down, but the Primal Split does successfully go off. Sven getting kited around. He is going to be able to dispel that war cry, making him much squishier. And the Deuce is the epicenter coming in. That turns the fight almost to no one. He's able to jump away thanks to a great Aphotic Shield. Solo walking his way back. Ramsey's marching forward. He does manage to bring down the Sven. Fighting this out, he knows he's taking enough to be able to win this fight for his team, even if the Brewmaster does fall. FY sitting inside of his sandstorm, but Ramsey's a bit low now as the Medusa comes back in the fight. VP realized that they can't take it against this tanky core, so they will have to give up on the Shadow Shaman as well. Another great back and forth team fight.
Yeah. They're trying to do some cute body block tricks with the Darkseer Abaddon illusion, but you need some way to slow him down as
carrying them to go on him, but they actually had a sentry down to be able to reveal the storm. They're gonna get him. They pull the vacuum back into solo as well. In the back lines, Ramsey tries to go for one of the squishy supports, but now he just wants to get out of here because VP, they've already lost the fight. Ramsey's gonna try and dagger on through. Solo giving up his life to try and heal the Spectre as best as possible, but they caught him outside of the trees. And now he dies like that. A double kill for maybe 3 dead on VP. We've had very even fights back and forth, but this so many ways to make these supports tanky.
Protect your supports. That's what they have to do. And you see no one. He's looking for a weak spot.
He's gonna pop in. No one trying to go in. They aren't able to pick it up quite yet. The Medusa does manage to snatch it away. And VP take the kill. Immediately Shackles goes down. They do toss him up in the air. Ame with his BKB. He is so hard to fight it right now. That's why Ramsey's going for the back line as best as possible. Can't see FY inside the sandstorm, so instead going for challenge right now. Helping with the control. In the air. Oh no, he gets up in Burrow Strike. Now the Chief's on his well, but the FY shield actually managed to keep him alive. Keep him in the air. Himself away. Throw that Medusa into the air. Can't able to get it off, and now the Medusa's damage starts coming in with the epicenter as well. Spectre going down to half health. Watching in trouble as well. Spectre trying to get up into the trees. Is okay for now. He's able to just glide along this cliff area. Goes for the TP out. Actually spotted though. He gets knocked back down as his spectral dagger. That buff went away. He gets knocked out of the trees. In division. Stops the TP.
And VP, they do have a numbers advantage. And if there's going to be a chance for them, it's here. The Glimpse Rope is dead.
They have to kite him around. Very important that the Shadow Shaman stays alive here as they need those disables. Fortunately, Solo is able to help that out. Now the Epicenter coming back in. They're going to to try and finish up Pasha here. Pasha does manage to limp away. No one. Oh no, he got stunned, but the body shield goes up just in time. The blood's not able to keep him alive. He's maybe in trouble here, though. He just gets run down by LGD. Ramsey's trying to limp himself away, but looking like this is all over for VP as they are running out of buybacks here. They're running out of ground to retreat to as they head to the fountain, but they're chased all the way to the door of it, and they can't make it through. The door is shut down on VP as well as the door on this game one. PSG.LGD. A great start to this series for them.
Fantastic game one. Really skilled on both sides, and what blew it all open, that invis rune where they spotted him, the game was even to that point.
It goes to show, I mean, these two teams, so high skilled.
Objective taker. Hey, there's some damage. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, they needed something to take objectives there, and that's fast-paced too. Now they've got Ember and Ursa, the ones that don't have to play around their ultis. You look at the first three that we were talking about, long cooldowns.
This is a major, all right? Say what's real.
I think I'm going to go with LGD. I don't think the draft is a completely one-sided affair. I think VP have put themselves in a better position than the last game, but I think LGD just looked kind of unstoppable based on game one.
All right, well, we're going to find out.
Power level him up essentially so that he
They've
can
got
power hitters.
They've got really snowball heroes here, but Solo is going to come in from behind here. No one activates his Flame Guard. Also going to pop the Flame Guard as well. He does have a sleight of fist to be able to finish off maybe if he could just get that last shot in, and it is good enough to secure first blood.
Yeah, this is exactly what you need as a start. Be aggressive on the map at all times.
If they see the right kind of opening, but that's not the opening they wanted. Great silence push back there. That'll help save FY's life, but a good slight change into the Centaur Sun as well. Chalice is trying to keep these heroes alive and trying to frontline, but they just run right past him, and as LGD is pushed back, they turn back into Chalice and quickly kill.
Thumb's coming with the DD.
Out the blind. Oh, now for the TP in. They catch him as he TPs out. They're going to be able to get one step. Now the chains, and he's dead. He just died at top, comes back in, dies again. A blistering pace being picked up by Virtus.Pro as LGD.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Does not feel good for LGD because they're already being hemmed in. They're having to sit behind their tier 2s right now. Now an aggressive move, going straight for Challenge, trying to blow him up. FY trying to intercept with his spike carapace, does manage to stall off the Ember Spear's damage, but the Ghost Shroud's going to fade eventually, and Chalice is going to be found here. Diving in, FY, they're going to go for him next. Should be able to just chain disable him. 2 kills for Virtus.Pro as they surround this mid-tier 2 tower. One of the last remaining towers for LGD.
Pasha's ult just makes this so hard for them to fight right now. And he's playing these fights so perfectly.
Look at Solo in his positioning. Maybe he's going to be able to come in here, taking away the Aegis of the Ursa.
Roger wants the
LGD, they result back to the high ground. Roger's trying to go back and forth here, but he's just being kited by the Frost Arrows. And now Ame, with that Hurricane Pike, will be able to get away from the Ursa. They're going to wait out the ending range. The Nightmare will fade eventually, and they're just going to continue to get those Frost Arrows. Oh, the Challenge Reaper sight! Not going to be good enough to kill Pasha yet, but the Impale is going to be enough to finish off, and the Ursa dies as well. A huge fight for LGD as VP and all their aggression.
So PSG.LGD is making sure with their lineups
they think
that
they
at some point they can
but
fight.
look at VP, they're playing on the high ground right now. If LGD committed for that kill on Ursa, it would be a terrible fight for them. So they do actually make the read back up. And now going to try and play around their vision. They're going to go for the Enigma. They have the chain disables. They have the silence as well. The Enigma is dead. No buyback there. Face grip in the back line. A beautiful one. Somebody stop him. Controlling up Ramsey. He finally does get unleashed and manage to get off the enrage, but he's already taken up so much damage. He will fall as the Stormseer runs him down. He's going to try and go for no one as well. No one does have the escape, but Pasha may not as he does come back in and see if VP come off of their high ground.
They do have a blink on this Enigma. This could be what blows open the game. As they're going to run into each other now.
Chalice is going to be spotted here, looking to be able to burst him down as quick as possible. The Great Nightmare comes out from X-Nova. The burst damage bringing death. It is almost going to be enough. X-Nova actually with the feed screen. Chalice getting away. Double force stabbed away. No one heavily committing to be able to finish off Chalice here with the BKB activated. They also have to top it to the Drow Ranger. Now Ame is super tanky, but it doesn't matter too much to an Ursa who just builds up the damage to be able to finish him off. Now no one did jump to the back line. He already finished up the Enigma. Now it looks like he's just
out of the hat.
I think they saw Roger for a moment there, and that's why the Stormseer is going to jump, trying to go, but immediately gets hexed up. Now the 2-man set as well. The Finger of Death onto this Stormseer, but he does have a Bloodstone as well as a double damage, and they are wary to be able to fight LGD right now. The BKB has been used, and VP, knowing that, are going to go back and see if they can be able to catch some heroes. The Force Staff doesn't actually get him over this high ground. He's going to be stuck here until another Force Staff breaks down. For Ramsey to be able to get on top of Ame. A good Fiend's Grip, a Black Hole shutting him down, but not good enough. And now they jump in. They're going to go for Roger. They do manage to take him out, but at the same time, the Drone Ranger's dead. Doesn't have a buyback. Bane's dead as well. And the Swords here. Necrophos getting be bashed up. They immediately get the Hex down. The Swords here ignore the Necrophos, kill the Storm, and they do get him. And now, Chalice, let's just run him down eventually here because LGD, they don't have any buybacks whatsoever. Trying to go for the DP away, but he gets it. No way. He'll go ahead and show himself, feeling confident that he's tanking up, but maybe he's not. He wants a Lotus Orb, but he's taking so much damage. The Hex goes up. The Reaper side brings him down. Immediately buys back though. Oh, the Abyssal Blade. Actually got on the surface. Maybe he is able to make one more jump though. So instead he turns for the Nixon. That's the only to help him. There is the black hole. The Beat Script used to stop that one. The Amdis buying Chalice a lot of time. Ramsey, while they are able to finish up this Bane. Ramsey beats the black hole. The BKB reversion shot coming into play, securing the fight. Now LGD on the ropes, forced to buy back. FY being spotted by Solo is able to get the Hex to start things off. The follow-up disables from no one as well. Grabbing the finger of death, ready to let it go. Now he can pop it if he wants to, but he wants to keep that extra damage. It's looking good for VP, but at the same time, it's so hard to push high ground against the Storm Spirit. The two-man silence out from the Drow Rangers. A good way to be able to push him back. The Lotus Sword helping things along. Ramsey's very low. The Ember's mini course, and just like that, now Ramsey being controlled. LGD kind of round this. Oh, he's going to go for the kill on the earth. He does manage to get it before he dies. VP, this time it's their time to lose a fight. LGD do successfully hold, don't lose a second lane of Brax. Vision inside of the pit to make sure Roshan's still okay. And now FY's coming in. They do manage to get the Abyssal Blade. 1-4 snap being used. Another one. On top the other side of the pit, but the Roshan goes down. Aegis is able to pick up on the Sword Spirit. There's the Roshan range to the black hole. Look at it go. Controlling the most of the Beat on the outside of the pit. Nabe just keeps on nailing them. 2 dead. 150 seconds of the Lion. And LGD one more. They've got 5 up. If they could just catch more. Ramsey's no! How long can they wait for this line to come back?
And the Hex now completed from the Storm. This is such a useful tool for them to jump in, blow up one of these cores. They know that buybacks are low.
The Invincible Sergeant is in here right now for the Force Staff again, being able to save Ave. Now they jump in. They are going to be able to get the Reaper side, trying to focus on Ramsey. Does manage to get the cheese off. He's going to be okay. But the lockdown of the Ember Spirit, he's not. He's set for 2 minutes in LGD. Throne is dying fast and make their jump to the right-hand side. But the Throne hold out. He's so fast. He's going to go for the black hole. He gets 2. But the Brewmaster, he's going to be dying here. Ave just focusing on these heroes. It's Ramsey's is going to be caught in this. The Frost Heroes keeping him kind of around. And that is it. No one calling the GG. Virtus.Pro are eliminated by LGD.
What a game. Team fight after team fight will determine it. It was that hold in that bottom lane did it for them. And their decision to all in, the Storm getting the Aegis was so critical for that.
Incredible. Virtus.Pro looked like they were going to be able to clinch this towards the end, but